Hi, so the first step is to actually format the SD card. So I am going to power on my Rexing dash cam using the power bank. Now you could do this on your laptop USB or just straight in the car. And what I'm going to do is stop the recording because by default it is in record mode after powering on. So I'm going to stop the recording here, which allows me now to go into the menu. Otherwise, if I don't stop the recording, I can't actually go into the menu. So this is the setup menu. I am going to navigate to Format. Click on Format. Acknowledge OK to Format, which erases all my data on the SD card. Now I'm going to power down. Take the SD card out. And when I take the SD card out, I am now just simply going to load the files, the firmware files, onto this SD card by using my computer. And so that's the first step. Next, you're going to plug in your micro SD card into your computer, and it's going to show up as one of the one of the removable disk drives. And then you're going to go into your browser and type in firmware.rexingusa.com. And that'll bring up this web page, and under this web page will be many of your models, and mine happens to be Rexing V1, in which case I'm going to click on this. And when I click on this, it's going to bring me to the directions. So I am going to either click and get the stable version or the expert. I am just going to get the stable version here. And when I click for the stable version, you'll see I'm downloading the file. And here's my download folder here. So the file that's downloaded is this zip file. And when I open up this zip file, I am going to copy these three files into my micro SD card, which is the iDrive here. So I'm just going to simply grab it and drag it down. And it is going to copy into my micro SD card. Now I'm going to take the micro SD card and put it into my video camera. So I now have the firmware loaded onto this micro SD card along with the two logo files, and I am going to place it into the dash cam here. And I am going to simply put in the power to power it up. Now be patient, it will take 1 to 3 minutes for it to actually power up. Now if you don't have a power bank, you could use your normal car connection or also just a computer. You could stick it into your USB of your computer. In this case, I am using a power bank. Now you'll notice it is on, and it's just going to take a while to power on. Just be patient here. And there you go, it is loading the firmware. And unfortunately, it's going to reset everything. So you're going to have to reset all your settings. And what you want to do now is also to format, once again, the SD card. So you don't want it to go into a loop again, loading the firmware. So you're going to have to format your SD card. So once I go into Format, I can format my SD card once again. And that's really it. That is how you update your firmware, and thank you for watching.